Hi guys, welcome to day 4 of my personal punch challenge. Striving to do a new punch every day and get the most use out of my punches in my stash. So today I am focusing on my oval punch. My main image is going to be using my oval punch. However, I have chosen to also incorporate this Martha Stewart punch. And I am using my 1-inch circle punch as well. So, basing it off of this, I wanted to do something spring. Spring's around the corner, kind of getting cabin fever. So, I chose to use this My Mind's Eye 6x6 paper pack. It is called Happier. And the paper out of this pack that I used, and there's so many cute fun papers in this one, I am really loving. Look how cute the flowers are. I love these little birds. Okay, but anyways, the paper that I used, was this back sheet that was this little floral print. And when I saw that and I was looking at my oval punch, it kind of clicked. And then I changed it a little bit as I was getting it on paper and such. So what I ended up with is this. As you can see, my focus on my punch is my flower. I layered a total of 10 oval punches, making 10 petals, 5 on the outside, and then 5 on the inside. Circle punch in the center I used was the back of this floral print. It was a coordinating 2-shade pink striped. But when I had just that plain pink on there, it wasn't enough. With everything else being so bright, I actually decided to use this yellow glitter glue and brighten it up a bit. And then after I did that, it was kind of like the petals were getting lost within each other. So I brought out my Jelly Roll Stardust pen and just outlined each of the petals with it, and it made it so much better. I dug out this little felt butterfly out of my stash, and then I layered just some plain green paper. And here is where that other scalloped border is. And then it was like, well, I had this washi tape, and then I was determined to use washi in this card as well. I got a ton of it. Well, not a ton of it, but probably like 5 or 6 packages of it whenever Michael's had their big clearance sale. So I'm like, I have to start using this more. So I used the butterfly. It's out of this package here. The butterfly and this purple here and here, so that it helped break up the green a little bit better, and I liked that. And then it was still kind of blending between the two there, so I pulled out this pack of embellishments and decided to use this top, and then I broke it here, and it was nice because it gave it a little bit more dimension and texture to it, and it was a lot better. I was a lot happier with that. And then I didn't have a sentiment set that really fit this, and I just wanted it to be kind of a, not generic, but like something that I could just send to somebody if I'm thinking of them, or just like I said, wanting to say hi. So all I did was go into my Microsoft Publisher, and I just typed in "fluttering by to say hi" and bannered that. So I actually printed this off of my computer, and I can tell you that the font name was Where Stars Shine the Brightest. That is not one of the standard fonts that are in Microsoft Publisher. I actually downloaded that one from 1001 Free Fonts. So I got that from that website, and the point size is 38. So I wanted to add some dimension to it because the butterfly, so I popped it up on some pop dots, and then again it was white, it was kind of getting lost, so I used this Stardust Jelly Roll pen and outlined it, and it just blended a lot better then. I decided to leave it go off the side of the card instead of being confined into the A2 size, so I like this idea and the feel a little bit better. And then too, I like, sorry, my wire is on my phone because my phone's dying. But I wanted it to be spring-like. So I really like the oval punch idea with this. And it can go a lot of different ways. You can take it and put muted colors with it and change it into a sympathy card. You can change it into a longer, narrow card and actually make a full flower out of it. So there's a lot of ways to actually use this. Now, this punch size is a 1 by 1.5. So it's a bigger oval. Oops, sorry, I keep bumping my camera. It is a 1 by 1.5, so if you get a smaller one, I know Fiskars makes a punch too that's an oval. I'm not 100% sure what their size is. But that might help scale the flower down a little bit, but I like it being the main focal image. So this is already day 4 of my personal punch challenge. I have 3 days left, and I still have tons of ideas, so we'll see. But as I'm getting ideas for this, I'm also getting ideas for other things to use and do too. So I might do another one of these little mini week-long series, but I think I might change it up a bit and pick a certain type of embellishment too for the next time. But this is day 4. I hope you guys enjoy. If you have any questions, comments, please feel free to leave them below or private message me, and I hope to see you guys all again tomorrow. Bye.